We all know that purchasing a computer is expensive, but exactly how much should you expect to pay when buying a new computer? Give me 5 minutes and I'll show you exactly how far your money will go in today's market. If you're shopping for a new computer and want to talk to an expert like me for free one-on-one help, you can fill out a request at retaily.com or call us using the toll-free number in this video's description. These days, you can buy a really basic computer for as little as $200 to $300. The average consumer market tops out at somewhere between $2,000 and $3,000, unless you're looking for something highly specialized, in which case you could pay substantially more. So what gives? Why such a huge range? Let's talk about what you'd get for your money, starting with the cheapest category and working our way up. For the $200 to $300 range, you can get a Chromebook or a do-it-yourself kit to build a computer on your own. Chromebooks are great if you know what you're buying, but if you do anything more than browsing the web, checking email, editing documents, etc., you probably don't want to buy one. They're intended to be connected to the internet at all times, so most of your files are stored online in the cloud, as they say. Also, they don't run on Windows, so say goodbye to any Windows or specialty programs that you use. Do-it-yourself desktop computer kits are a lot less intimidating than they sound, especially with the help of YouTube videos. But you'll need some technical knowledge and some time on your hands if you've never pieced one together before. Building your own computer will give you the best bang for your buck. So if you're working on a tight budget, but you need a moderately or very powerful computer, buying a kit might be the right solution for you. They don't cap out at $300 though. Some of the more powerful kits can cost more than $1,000. Stepping up to the $400 to $500 range will buy you an entry-level basic computer that's fully capable and already assembled, the way most of us like them. These computers are great and will suit the needs of most consumers, but beware! If you run more intense programs on your computer, run a lot of programs simultaneously, or only upgrade your computer once every 7 to 10 years, buying an entry-level machine probably isn't a good idea. It'll bog down on you immediately or in the not-so-distant future, depending on your needs. So if this describes you, you should probably buy at least a mid-range computer. Speaking of mid-range computers, spending $600 to $800 will typically buy you a PC that'll work for graphic designers, hobbyist gamers, but not hardcore ones, amateur filmmakers, and people that run a lot of programs at once or rarely upgrade their computers. Once you get into the $900 to $1,000 range, you'll have a selection of moderately powerful PCs to choose from. You can also afford to buy a MacBook Air, which is Apple's light-duty computer. Computers in this price range are similar to mid-range computers, but they typically have a little more power, a few extra features, added durability, additional speed, etc. They're not workhorses like more powerful computers, but they're somewhere in between mid-range and truly powerful options. If you climb up one more rung on the totem pole, you can finally afford a real Mac. Although Apple's computers don't typically look as powerful on their spec sheet, their resources go much further than PC computers because Apple's hardware is designed specifically to run Apple software, whereas you have multiple manufacturers making parts for Windows computers. For $1,100 to $1,300, you can purchase an entry-level iMac, which is an all-in-one computer, or an entry-level MacBook or MacBook Pro, which are laptops. Even though their specs may not look as stacked as their PC counterparts in this price range, most entry-level Macs can handle the same workload as powerful PCs, aside from really video-heavy activities like die-hard gaming. Macs also hold their resale value better and run faster, longer than PCs. The next rung up would likely be somewhere in the $1,500 to $1,800 range, in which case you're starting to get into pretty powerful machines. You'll be able to afford mid-range Macs and mid-range gaming computers at this point, along with multiple PCs that would be great for more intense work like video editing, 3D modeling, etc. Once you get into the $2,000 to $3,000 range, you're buying a pretty powerful computer that'll likely remain powerful for several years to come. These are great for professionals that do a lot of graphics or video work, engineers that do a lot of 3D modeling, and hardcore gamers that want a seamless gaming experience. But if that's you, odds are you already knew that coming into this video. The majority of people watching this video will spend less than $1,000 for a computer. The vast majority of people watching this video can probably spend $400 to $700 on a computer that'll keep you happy and serve you well for years to come. Just remember, skimping on price now will come back to bite you in a year or two if you need a more powerful machine than you initially pay for. So make sure to buy correctly present day in order to avoid upgrading within the next 2 years. Still not sure what you need to be looking for in a computer? Head over to Retaily.com and myself or another expert will give you free one-on-one advice to help you find your perfect computer. I hope you found this video helpful. If so, please give it a thumbs up below, subscribe to our channel, or follow us on social media using the links in this video's description. If you have any questions that I didn't answer, leave them in the comments section below and one of our computer experts will answer it shortly.